know about this call from Action X. They're going to try to go up over the top, and they are going to get farmed for doing that. Gloucester is just eating shell after shell.
Look, for a brief moment, I was about to say this could still be very much workable for both camps. Maybe Matildas will end up throwing this one, but Gloucester should die in a moment here. Yeah. Ooh.
Can't be affording to lose this duel against Trax. He's eaten a shot there from CJ as well.
Trax needs to find a finisher here on Whippet. And then that might be actually the play he does. So that is a good sign.
CJ's on the run. Kiwi needs to ensure he connects this next shot.
Trax just fired his second shot as well. So that is going to be on a long reload. And oh, CJ actually lands his shot. Oh my god.
Dynamite and Saxon have gotten a very long way without being seen. And this is just going to be a huge chunk of damage into the side of Iron Guard. I mean, is the ops mod broken, or are Kiwi Dynamite and Saxon just unspotted at this point? That is ridiculous. Straight into the side of Saxon. That, of course, does do a fairly hefty chunk, but leaves Action X with now a 3-on-4. Well, straight over the top here from Action X onto Critical. He's going to be isolated pretty quick and dealt with by the looks of things in just a moment. You are seeing some shots come in from Whippet. Tracks down now to 432. Which will be a one-shot for the M454, and I dare say that's where Kiwi Dynamite's going to be looking. Saxon is in a bit of trouble, you're right. Can he get one more shot off, though? No, is the answer. Trax has just deleted him, and this is going to take some salvaging. After 1v1 by Iron Guard, taken out of this fight pretty much. CJ eventually does fall to Critical, but I dare say he's not going to last too much longer. Might get one more shot into Val before he goes down, but at the end of the day, very successful for Action X. Val, but peaks again. Val. Whoa! He bounced. Iron Guard should finish it off right here. Never mind. The HE shot hasn't gone through. Hopefully see a bit of a rotate in here from Action X. They've got all the info that they need. Now it's down to Iron Guard to just uphold his end of the bargain. A 482 roll is not exactly what he'd be wanting there in the M454. Track's about to come off the reload, but where's all the other tanks from Action X? They need to be coming across now. That bad chat, the Super Conks especially, need to get in this fight, and they have. This one should be going the way of Action X, though. Kiwi Dynamite will go down to the next shot from Val, if not Trax. And of course, Dongalord's going to win that 1v1 against the Super Conqueror every day of the week. He was half HP. And Dongalord, he's just not going to fumble the bag like that. It is now just down to Whippet, who's got a couple of good shots in there with the VZ55, but it is unfortunately all done and dusted. Twit is definitely a dead man. Question is going to be, though, whether or not Dark Knight can survive. And Twit, he get one more shot off here. Mendicant will slide it through. It ends up being a 2-for-1. That might not be the end of the discussion just yet, because JS is going to slide one through onto Atherin, and now we're back to the 3-on-3. Dastardly, definitely a dead man here. And does he even have the gun depression to get the shots in onto AVP? Not going to matter.
All things considered, this is an amazing start for Comets.
It is indeed very, very good stuff. This is not a crossfire that I want to be driving into if I'm Comets. Bales, yeah, he's happy to take the 1v1 now. And Dark Knight's just driving around. And they didn't realize that they were walking into a crossfire. And by the time they'd committed, it was too late to get that information, because that was when he started shooting at them. And
remembering the game against Sentinel here, Jordan. The first round that went really, really well. Comets managed to catch their opponents off guard. Second round, and from there on out, felt like it was kind of just all falling through.
Not the player they want. They want to get the reset onto Stife. They've managed to do that now, but they have caught Bales. Bales is really in trouble, and it's now a case of Bales needs to survive as long as, or do as much damage as AVP. But both of those players are more or less left for dead.
Technically a two-man squad, so either Stife will go, or Mendicant, or matter of fact, why not both? Funnily enough, Madhouse still falls amidst all of this absolute chaos. So back and forth sort of trades, a game of tennis, but as a matter of fact, it's Panthers that actually come out victorious so far, all things considered, but the 50B is just cleaning house.
This is really bad news for Panthers. They've got to drive forward. Dastardly cannot be sitting here. He is gone. Got to hope this is a low roll from Dark Knight, which it does end up being. And so Dastardly can survive a couple of shells, which will give Twit a little bit more room to move. There is an exchange of damage back on in, but I just don't see how you win this one as Twit.
Where's Matt going to go? Like, literally, where is he going to go? He's just going to
Put it
get
in
farmed.
reverse, man.
And in the meanwhile, Panthers, I mean, they've just been completely out-rotated here. Look at Mendican, he's just off to the races.
No.
He's like, see you, mate. I got my running shoes on. Doing his best Stuart Little impression. Just running away.
God.
No one has even caught up to him. Panthers are just driving around the map getting farmed.
Oh,
This is
actually,
not good at all. It's Comets. Comets have won.
What a-
There's no question about it. Comets are going to win this 3-1. That's not cool at all for Panthers. They're going to go straight down the scoreboard. They are sinking like a stone at the moment. And Comets, as we've said in the past, have continued to impress week upon week. They've gotten better and better. If Rainbow is going to be left unattended, I think Scorpions need to dump over mid. They need to get out of that sight line of the T100 LT, because even if it's just a T100 LT, that is going to be some pretty significant damage once Rainbow starts getting shots across. 1-for-1 there. That's good. Scorpions keeping it in check for now, but the HP deficit is starting to equalize a little bit. In mid, that fight is not going well, and this is kind of what I'm talking about. Scorpions, they had the lead, they had the advantage. They've even got an Ignite onto Dell, but I'm not sure if that is going to guarantee them the victory right here. Raspberry starting to lose HP here and there as well, and if they don't finish Dell off right now, he'll get another shot in, and that'd be a problem. Rainbow doing a good job of juggling that aggro, but he needs to find that killing blow onto JT, and that is impossible, apparently. Knight has just gotten absolutely booked trying to get those resets. So he's down to a one-shot pretty much. Rainbow's also getting farmed up a little bit. In that side, you've got Raspberry over the top in the Supercom also farming, and Knight. Fire that shot, sir! He gets it across. All right, this is starting to look better and better for Scorpions. I'm not sure our Sentinels have fumbled this one so badly, but in the end, it looks like they might actually be dropping here as well. They have just walked into a crossfire of a double Super Conk setup, and then also taken forever to kill Knight in that 60 TP. That is not looking good for Sentinels at all, and, well, returned. He's farmed up a bit, but I don't think it's going to matter. I mean, this is not winnable for him, surely.
Returned was just able. He just knocked.
Finds a 1v1 against Aussie. That's a good start.
That's a good pick.
Returned is really getting a lot of work done, though, I will say. I mean, it should be unwinnable, but... All right, now it's pretty much there. Pretty interesting call, actually, from the Scorpions. I feel like Sentinels are rotating to it quite slowly, given the information that they did have initially. That IS-7 and CS-63 are taking a very long time to come off of the hill. And Scorpions, if they can take Dell down... Oh, Russian's just gotten absolutely boomed. He has been deleted. I don't even know if he fired a single shot. The M454s held their fire and waited. And Dell's fired a shot in there as well, and I think he got set on fire too. Russian just doesn't get to play this round. I think he's done 0 damage there. And so that's worked out horribly for Scorpions. In the blink of an eye, it's gone from, oh, you know, maybe this could work for Scorpions to, yeah, all right, they lose. Now it's up to the TVPs to flex their muscles and get something done. The M454s are pretty strong. They can hold nicely. JT will finish off return. There's one tank down. Russian drops as well, though. So this is now starting to get a little bit interesting. JT's on the reload, of course. He's in a TVP. It won't take too long. Those M454s have to hold on. He's got enough to kill either Wymo or Rainbow as well if he opts to go for it. And then Knight, well, Knight can win that 1v1 against Dell. Here goes JT. He knows Rainbow's fired. And Wymo isn't sure which way he wants to go. He could get played ring around the rosy here by JT, and then it's up to Knight to win that 1v1 against Dell. Does he roll high enough? 605 HP. The shot, I don't think, went through there from Knight, so Dell should now get it done, and in that meanwhile, JT gets chased down by Wymo. That's round over as far as I'm concerned. Knight, does he win this 1v2? I don't think so. It makes it doable. I mean, Rainbow's on 400 HP. They've got the resets as much as they need to. These 50Bs, once they stop firing, they are going to get farmed by the Super Conqueror. Scorpions might have been able to find a way to swing this one back on its head. It's on to Russian and Aussie to really get that job done. Rainbow down early, returned, and Dell are sitting ducks. Scorpions are winning this fight. They are slowly but surely getting their way back into this game. Russian, he's got to drive off. I think he gets one more shot in here, maybe onto Dell, and then starts to focus in onto the E100s. Never mind, he's more focused on Wymo and on Cindy, and he's just going to trust that Aussie will be able to finish Dell off on his own, which is probably what will end up occurring. Turns around, gets one more shot on in there, and Scorpions have pulled it off. I thought that was going to go horribly wrong. this time are going to go down. Scorpions are going to get it done. Wimo blows up, and that is that. Scorpions will win 3-2.